Look at you, lover boy.
Don't you want to do something together again?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have...
I will. I promise.
Let's be going then.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oatcakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then.
So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it alright?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. Oh, it's
All right.
fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy.
He deserved that.
Kurva!
Keep going, Hal.
Hey!
Well landed.
I'm over here. God!
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby. So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
asleep. No, get off. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
Greetings.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
What of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
But who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
Thanks. I'll go.
Goodbye.
Well, you know.
God's blessings.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
Oh, I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Merchant Hagen isn't just anybody.
I've heard of him, that he's a good Catholic.
Really? Well, yeah, sure he is.
Truly. People still talk about the lovely service he arranged for his wife's funeral.
So you wouldn't mind being his housekeeper?
Well, I don't know. What will Father Francis do?
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? Goodbye. What would I do without your help? Praise the Lord.
Jesus Christ be praised.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course. It goes without saying. God be with you.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Skalitz blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
If your cottage burnt down, our sausages will still taste good. If your husband is murdered, our sausages will be here.
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid all kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skalitz.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you manage to get out of Skalitz?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here at Sasau for confession.
And why aren't you with our folks at Rattay? What if Sir Radzig has need of you?
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Rattay, there's hardly room enough for the refugees already there. And what's more, the parish priest doesn't like me, which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep or how many slices of bread I'm allowed to eat.
He certainly isn't known for being generous. Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
I am ashamed. More than you can imagine, but not quite enough to get myself killed for it. I'm a man of the cloth, not a man at arms. So I shall politely decline your offer.
What if they increased your income? Would that convince you?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners, and since my flock amounts to a flock of ravens these days, it won't come to much.
I know. That's why I've arranged a small collection for you, so you'll have something to live on before the parishioners return.
So that's what you're about. And how much have you put together? Well and good, then. Well and good. That's most satisfactory. And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely be in ruins.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this. Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you ask, my boy?
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Rattay and doesn't want to work for anyone else. She's waiting for your return.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. Take care now.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Yeah.
They were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good luck, then.
Let's talk.
Well,
Is this enough?
I'd almost...
I'm interested in your services.
And what is it you'd like?
I've heard you have nice girls here.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord...
What happened?
Jesus Christ! A thief!
Guard! Guard! Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
Arrest that thief!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
What's the matter? Ah, come on!
You were seen. You should have.
Who's there?
Are you pulling?
Aye, right.
I'm going. Fuck!
What have we here? Oh.
Yeah.
God
Let's talk about...
Well,
What do you say to...
a nicer. All right.
Ai, te escucho.
Ya.
Odmech mogod.
Ya. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
God save you.
I'm supposed to find some workers, and I thought of you.
Why me?
Well, I thought you might appreciate an honest job for an honest wage.
What are you trying to say?
I just thought it might help you.
A good Samaritan, are you? Why don't you go and bother someone else? Good luck then.
I'm glad to see you. Take care.
Good health.
Take care.
I see you, sir.
Aren't you observed?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right, then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Very well, then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll see.
God save you.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda, though.
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn.
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you want to...
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make every... But now I want to carry...
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
No chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
And what if I told you that you get double the pay?
Didn't I mention something about breaking legs?
You did, but more money?
I wouldn't be Tonda the winch anymore. More like Tonda the stench.
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
What for? They'll get them.
It's a shame there isn't any real work for strongmen.
Ain't that the truth? But...
And how are you holding?
Not very well.
Sure.
What for? They'll...
And what about soldier?
It is. And I'd be good at it. Only...
No doubt. I heard you lot don't want to...
I don't know much about that. He didn't even read...
What would you give me if I recommended you?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in? Oh...
Well, if I get you the job...
I could.
Deal. I know everything I need.
So, can I...
Not yet.
Well,
I'll bear that in mind.
Farewell.
Good day. Good luck, then.
God.
What are you here for?
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work for him elsewhere and that St. James will have to wait.
Wait. I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2 years. I probably won't even live that long.
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work at Master Hagen's house and who knows? You might even find you like it.
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age? And the presbytery is too big for one woman alone.
So you agree you'll go and work for Hagen?
Isn't that what I just said? I'll go and do housekeeping for him. Goodbye.
Good day to you.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm labourer.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? There's none of those jobs good.
I liked them all. But they were always sending me to do some...
Pickman. That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Wasser. But they call...
Is that German?
No. It...
Besides water, you could carry... you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. Though, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you?
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock? What would... He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like...
Well, I could put in a good word for you, but...
Fair enough.
No, you dolt. It's just a...
Ah.
Treasure, you say? Right.
I see you're a smart man. A man who knows a thing or two about the world. I've got... Wait for it. I've got a piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Never heard of her. Who's she?
She was a great queen.
Magical, eh?
No. It's true. It's in the Bible.
I see. But you've only got one...
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off...
Ah, forget it. I'm not in...
But I...
Tough luck, then.
God be with you.
God grant you help. Take care.
God be...
Are you here on account of the...
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
What did you do?
I work for...
Doing what?
He's...
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern. How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive.
So you're probably here...
Aye.
That's all?
That...
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody. And what would you give... Oh, come now.
Mother told me I should...
That's enough for now.
God be with you.
good day.
You're interested?
I am.
I agree.
What?
What makes you...
I was the owner of a mine.
The chief, eh?
There's no killing them.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking...
It's not quite the same thing, is it?
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me?
True. That's...
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, but,
How are you holding up in...
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative...
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough.
Well, if he gives you a...
But the bailiff complained he couldn't get...
I refused to talk to him. Last time I...
Well... What would you give...
So that's how it is it?
Come now. I just...
All right. I don't have anything. But I know the armourer.
Nah, no good.
I've nothing else to...
That's enough for now.
God's bless.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs, not the bailiff.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry...
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Look, I already have more people than jobs.
But I really...
So does everyone...
None of them has a...
Oh, if you know how to cook fine food, I could get you a job at the merchant's house. You'd have a nice roof over your head there, too.
All I've ever cooked is gruel and soup. Nothing fit for nobles.
No. Not unless I lied about your cooking skills. What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at...
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there.
What else could I do?
I'm sorry, but I can't...
What am I to do?
I'm truly...
Save you pity. May the Lord watch over you.
All right.
And you'll take care.
God save. What can...
Master Bailey.
Nothing of it.
I'd like to talk... That's all I need.
Good luck. God be with you.
What are you here for?
God be with you.
If anyone else comes to me, I'll pretend to be deaf and dumb. Goodbye.
So you're keen on...
I've been keen on...
And you had an...
No.
So tell me.
I was...
Quite the fact... Right. That's enough for now.
So...
Look, the bailiff is...
So, God be with you.
God save...
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peter.
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again.
I don't know and don't care.
I suppose not.
How badly do you want to...
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners.
It's not easy work.
Do you think it was easier in the mine?
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
But it will be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. But what about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
No, it won't come to that. Sir Radzig will surely take care of things when he returns home. He won't forget the sacrifice you make.
I'm glad to hear that. If that's how it is, I'll even carry shit.
What would you give if I put in a good word?
Good word?
Sure. If I put...
But I haven't got a pot to piss in.
Oh?
I heard about it at the mine.
So, what...
They found something they wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumours about a silver seam.
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging or burn...
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing...
That's enough for now.
Take care now.
God bless. May the Lord watch over you.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
So, how do we do this?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or...
Peter, better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next.
Vincent.
Vincent? Never...
Or maybe...
Jesus, I can...
Vassi. Goes by the moniker of...
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No, no.
Well, he can't do two...
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her, then?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Vincent.
Vincent?
Carrying shit.
Good. One...
Tonda. They call it
the winch.
To carry water.
So we have one...
That's it.
Good.
I chose a cook as well.
Tell me who you chose, and
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job. I had a job convincing her, but it was...
Glad to hear it. I'll have to drop in on Hog.
Take care.